Stan. I've known Stan for over
10 years.
10 years. Wow, that's so crazy. And I remember when he was men's physique.
Yeah.
You competed at Louis Ferrigno,
Yeah.
the same show that I did for the first time.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
Well, I turned pro in 2014 after coming to the States for the first time, and I ended up staying at a pro men's physique. And then in 2016, they came out with classic physique, so I decided to make the switch, where it was pretty successful for me. I was able to qualify for my first Olympia in end of 2017 for the 2018 Olympia. I placed
Who was
13th.
the champ there? Was it Brian?
2018 it was Brian, yeah. Brian.
Yeah.
2019 I think was Chris Bumstead's first title.
Because I remember when Brian won, and Brian used to go to the same gym as me. It was Gold's Gym NoHo in North Hollywood. And I also met Siban at Gold's, and I remember nobody really knew who he was at the time.
Yeah.
So he was just he's still a very humble guy. But it was so interesting because I remember when he got second, he was so excited.
Yeah.
You know, and then little did he know that he would become the face of Classic.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So then since then
So then I qualified right after the 2018 Olympia. I jumped into the Korean Grand Prix, Asian Grand Prix in South Korea, and that's why I qualified for the 2019 Olympia.
So you went to the Olympia twice already.
Yeah, and I had the whole year to prep, so I put on a lot of size that year.
Wow.
And right after that, I was about 6 weeks out. I was around 230, working with Chris Aceto, and he was like, "What weight do you have to make?" And it was like 207. I was like, "Okay, that's the last time we're doing this." So after the Olympiad 2019,
Because you dropped from what to what? So,
from 230 to 207.
oh yeah, gosh.
It's like 23 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so right after the Olympia 2019, I jumped into the San Marino Pro in bodybuilding, my first open bodybuilding show.
Okay.
And I got 6 behind Rolly Winkler, Nathan Diasha, Lucas Osladi, like 3 guys in the Olympia. It was a good show, and then I started my open journey.
That's awesome. That's amazing. And you've been going through a very interesting journey.
Yes.
That I don't think that a lot of people know, and it would be amazing if one day you could actually do a podcast. And I told Dom about that.
Yeah.
You guys should do a podcast about your story, because
We will, for sure.
I think it's so fascinating that you're so resilient. You're still working really hard towards your goals, even though you had these setbacks. But and not to say, because it's my not only my fiance, but my best friend and coach. But I think that you guys were really lucky to find each other. Him to be able to help you and even get better in what he does, because I think that that's what really makes a good coach, is that when you have these challenges, to be able to exercise your expertise. Because let's say it's pretty easy to make somebody lose weight, right?
Yeah, to get someone in shape.
Or to get somebody in shape, or to get somebody to do somewhat well in the stage. But to really have somebody where there are things going wrong, what can we do right? Your gut health is not in place, or your health markers.
Yeah, the first thing that really set us off was my blood sugar. When I was carving up for Chicago Pro, my blood sugar was all over the place. Yeah, like 10, 11 months ago already. And that's when we started working together after this to try to fix that. We went through trying to fix the liver, because I had fatty liver disease, we found out. Then we went to fix the pancreas, because he was stressed with all the extra work. And then we fixed both of these things, and it still was not happening. There was still some other things happening with the blood sugar. So then we kept doing more blood work, more labs. And we ended up finding it was something with my gut. And surprisingly to me, because my bowel movements were normal, I had no real
And you're
signs.
always so good at
eat clean all the time.
eating clean and getting all your supplements in.
Yeah. So that's why it was really like an eye opener for me to figure out, to understand that gut health is really key to so many things, and it's a trigger to cascade a lot of other health issues. And if you don't take care of your gut, everything else is gonna go to shit, literally.
Yeah. And to have somebody just as resilient as you are to keep trying all the things, it's even more comforting that there is somebody out there in the industry that is that attentive, And I think that's one of the things that we are so proud to say, and we want to keep getting better at that, because I think that bodybuilding it's an amazing sport, but it's very extreme, can lead to a lot of issues if it's not done correctly. We don't tend to see it right away. We see it later on.
Yeah.
And you and I have in common, you even more. You lost your best friend, which interesting. Yesterday I did a podcast with somebody that is an expert in DNA, and I didn't know that, but she was begging Sean to do one.
Yeah, she approached me and him. Yeah. Bunch
So
of time
I
ago.
don't know what could have seen there, but regardless, I think that now we are very much aware of how important it is for us to use all things that it is.
Yeah, I mean, when
DNA
we-
test, GI map test, blood work that are a little bit more in depth. C protein or T3, T4, reverse T3, not just the basic.
Yeah, no, you can go more in depth for sure. And bodybuilding is like running, like driving Formula One. We like push everything to the extreme, fast pace, a lot of fuel, a lot of food, like everything is pushed to the extreme. So we gotta fine tune every little things. And if you don't, something's gonna break.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that it's probably the sport that really require the finesse of
Yeah.
details.
Yeah, it's not about just like getting really hard in the gym, and like recovery is key. Like steroids, everybody, what's your cycle? What's your cycle? What about steroids? What they do is they help recovery. That's
Yeah.
the number one thing.
Yeah.
So your recovery is start with sleep. It start with nutrition.
Yep.
It start with all these little things, the gut health. Your health in general, and that's why it's so important to. Before you start thinking of pushing into the gym, make sure your recovery is on point.
Yeah, you're big on that.
Oh yeah, huge. I can talk about it for an
And
hour.
Dom is still waiting for your breathing
I have it.
protocol.
I have it.
Yeah.
I just sent it to my mentor about it to like read over and make sure it was all good.
Yeah,
and-
because he really wants to start
Yeah.
that. He needs that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
one of
I
the
mean
things
it's
that he
ready.
needs.
I'll just send it to him like that, I guess.
Yeah, because again, and I told him too, his waist is a little large. He has an amazing physique for somebody who never hasn't competed in 5 years, but I can tell that his waist is a little thicker, and I realized that it is because of his sleeping, because he eats amazingly. I mean, it's a little bit of genetics too, but he breathes through his mouth. And I think that just
That-
makes,
yeah, you
yeah,
need to
because even
learn.
when he talks, I don't know if you notice, but his voice gets very deeper because he's
Yeah,
not
'cause he's
really
pushing.
breathing. He's pushing.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So we want to fix that.
Yeah, that's just like learning how to use your diaphragm correctly and
Yeah.
breathing through your stomach and not through your chest. Little things like that. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us what we're gonna do today.
Today I'm gonna take Amanda through a back workout.
Finally.
Yeah, I've seen her in the gym training back a bunch of times. I always like trying to, try this, but like now I want to really
Always
spend the
talking
time.
shit.
Yeah. But today we're gonna take the time to really actually work out together. I mean, me training her, so I can really show her all those little things to put it together, so she can take that and implement it in her
When you
workout.
do a training protocol, what do you have in mind? I mean, I'm sure that you would say that you would agree that exercise selection matters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the main thing is like every time you're trying to target a muscle, you want to break down all the ranges, because it's impossible to have one movement that target the whole range of the muscle. So for example, today we're going to do back. So for the lats, the movement goes from here to here. So you want to have like one straight pull down, one row, one type of pull over, and that's going to target the lat in the full range of its activity.
So 3 different exercises for
to
that.
target the lat, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. And mid back.
For mid back, it's going to be more like trying to retract your shoulder, your scapula, and like really pulling, with your traps, opening your elbows. When you're doing your lats, you're trying to keep your elbow tucked in, really use the lats. Here you're going to open a little more, target more the upper lat, the rhomboid, the traps, and like different angles. I like also to do scap dips, I'll show you. Not many people do it. That's a really good one to target the lower trap.
And then when because back is such a big muscle, we just split into two training.
So you
for
can
the
do
week?
that. Personally, like I like to do short workouts, so I train twice, like one in the morning, one at night, and usually I do more like width in the morning, so the lats, and more like mid back with some bicep later in the day. But today we're gonna do a little bit of everything. Since you want to target more the mid back, we're gonna start with that, and then we go into the lats.
But if I don't train twice a day, can I do it twice a week?
Yeah, of course you can do just like.
Or would you be twice a day, twice a week? That's too much.
You could also do, no, it depends how much volume you do, but you could, absolutely, yeah. It depends, that's the whole other thing. It's when you have to balance your recovery and your frequency based on your intensity and volume. They're like, you know, antagonists, so the more intense, the less volume, and usually you take a little longer time to recover.
Okay.
And everybody has a different like spot where they recover, and you know, they can find like that what works best for them.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to try one day, twice a day, just to see.
I like it because it keeps it intense, you know, like especially we got both like short, very fast metabolism. So I can't be in the gym too long burning calories.
Yep.
I need to refeed, refuel.
I like that.
So
Okay.
I like to keep it short, intense, and then hit it hard, go out, like get out of the gym and come back later fresh to hit the other part.
Okay, awesome. All right, so let's go.
Let's go.
Roderick did not tell me to fix my hair. How many times did I tell me to fix my hair? I'm serious.
I don't know how many times. But it's good to be.
Have you used this one yet?
Yeah,
Okay, do you like it?
I do.
Okay.
And I feel it.
Okay, because me, I put a pad on it. I don't like it.
No,
like
I'm
this.
fine.
Keep your chest down. And 12, good.
What do you prefer, like higher reps, lower reps?
So I prefer high intensity. So I do like Dom, we've been talking about that a lot. Like I like to do like warm up, a few sets to get, you know, the blood in the muscle, gonna hit it hard, trying to aim between as low as 6 reps, but like if I do 6 reps, I try to keep enough time on the tension. Usually more like 8
So
to
it's not
12.
like a boom, boom, boom,
No,
boom, 6,
no,
yeah.
No, I want to get like at least 30 seconds ideally.
Okay.
Of time on the tension. So usually 8 reps, up to 12. Usually I try to get to 8 reps, up the weight every week, do 1 more reps, you know, until I get to 12, then I increase the weight, go back down to like 6, 8 reps, and slowly increase again. And then my back off, I drop the weight by about 20, 25%.
And then you go into failure?
Yeah, do like 10, 15 reps, and that sort of bring more blood, and your nervous system is already primed because you did the heavy set, so it feels a little lighter, and you can really like get that contraction real hard and get a lot of blood in the muscle.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Do you do another plate, or you do, what's your top set here?
I think I've done 3 before.
3?
Yeah.
So do you want to do 1.5? How long do you, I don't know how much you need to warm up.
Let's do one, let's put a 10 there.
Okay, yeah, that's
12?
No, that's a little less, like 8. 1, 8 to 10. 2, good. 3, that's perfect. 4, 5. Yeah, but you don't need to overly stretch. Like you want to stay on the trap.
Okay.
Yeah, like overly trying to stretch, sometimes you actually end up disengaging the muscle.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, there's an organ inside the muscle. It's called the GTO, the Golgi tendon organ, and when it's overly stretched to prevent the muscle from like tearing or injuring itself, it disinhibits the muscle from activating. So it's counterproductive.
Interesting.
Good. 2. Retract. Yeah, 3, good. 4, 2 more. 5, and 6, nice. Good.
All right. I like that. It's exactly what Dom tells me to do, but I...
Don't do it.
It's almost like the amateur mentality, right? We love to do more. We love to work.
Yeah,
so it's
no.
like, go, more.
Yeah, it's not about doing more, it's doing...
What is right.
Yeah,
yeah. When we did that seminar for the glutes, Emily was here too. The speaker was saying that, and he's a very, very intelligent, you can tell he's a very intelligent guy. I mean, he developed the machines too,
Well,
and he was saying...
The glute builder?
Yeah,
Yeah, but he's not, I heard some of his stuff, he doesn't understand biomechanics very well. There's a lot of stuff he says wrong. Like he talks about position. It's like position. It means isometric. Like you should train muscle in range, not position. Like position. Like if you just by saying this, you're something wrong. And then like he's explaining that his machine to target the whole range. There's nothing that works the whole range at once, and that's not lengthen.
I don't remember him. The only thing that I really stuck to me was that he was talking a lot about progressive overload.
Yeah, I mean progressive overload, but there's a ton of ways to do that. A lot of people are like, oh, you gotta put more weight, you gotta put more weight. No, more reps, more time on attention, shorter reps, all this stuff is progressive overload. There's a lot of ways to go about it. You don't need to like just pound weights. And then it's about the quality too. Like if you put more weight, but then your set is lasting like 10 seconds, and then you were doing just a little bit less, but you're doing 20, 25 seconds, you're probably getting more of the 25-second set.
On the eccentric, you mean? On the eccentric?
Yeah, like, I mean the whole set. Yeah, if you have more time on attention, usually it leads to more growth. Also, lengthened partials that usually lead to more growth than full range. I mean, in the latest studies, it seems like it works more. But like full range again is great, but like you need, because that keeps the fascia and the connective tissue healthy. We gotta go. But if you overdo it, you might damage dislimit the muscle or damage your fascia.
If you overdo, you mean weight?
No, if you overdo the range of motion. Like you have to understand the range of motion of the muscle you're targeting. Like there's a lot of time, I don't want to, like talk about anybody in particular, but everybody will know who I'm talking about. But when you're trying to go full range of motion and like exaggerating the range of motion of what you're doing, it's like now you're losing.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, well, there you go. Like for example, for chest,
if
your chest, like the chest, if you want to work your chest, the chest, you have to open up. You want to like lengthen the humerus. So like going deeper with a camber bar, that's just dumb because you're just engaging more shoulder. Everybody that does that, they end up having bigger shoulder and the weak chest. So.
Venting time.
That's your big set. So you give it all you got. 1, keep your chest down. 2, good. 3, good. Come on. 4, 5, come on. Yep. 6, come on. 7, good. 8, nice. 9, good. 10, good. Short, just what you can. 11, one more. Good. That's lengthened partials right there. Just what you can.
Oh gosh, that was good. Are we gonna do one more?
Yeah, the back off set. Yeah, stay down. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, come on. 12, 13, 14, last one. Good. Nice.
Felt that. I think I've done 57. 57. Like one more here. I've done that before.
Here you're gonna put your feet up and pull down. Elbows open.
With this grip right here?
Yeah. You can put it a little closer, but it's gonna be right in there.
So a little below 7.
Yeah, right here. Shoulder down. Oh.
Okay. I saw what you're doing with your belts there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is going to be a good amount of weight for me.
Am I too heavy?
It might, yeah.
Let's drop to 50 then.
Yeah, because I'm doing something different now, so.
Open up your elbows. 2, good. 3, good. 4, good. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, good. 9, 10, good. Come on. 11 and 12, good.
I like it.
Good.
Yeah, I think I can do it a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, it seems like it. Get your feet up and then cool down. 1.
Is this my heaviest set?
Well, I don't know if it feels too light, you stop.
light.
It's too light?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do 2 downs if, yeah.
1, open up. 2, good. 3, good. 4, come on. 5, 6, good. Come on. 7, don't move this. 8, 9, 10, 11, and good. Nice. So 72. Yeah, I can't wait. I think I'll be good. Like once we get back from FIBO, I have my GI map, do maybe some more labs, and then we're gonna have like 2 more weeks until May. So like 1 week to settle back after traveling, and 1 week to start like pushing work and stuff, and then May we start.
I have a question. Do you ever have brain fog during prep?
Do what?
Do you have brain fog during prep?
I mean, like now after doing this cleanse the last few weeks, I feel like I've been brain fogging like for like last 5-6 years. I feel like I lost 15 years and I'm so much more productive and like sharp like that. Like I just get
because
so
of
much.
your gut protocol?
Yeah.
I need to do that after prep.
I've been doing a shit ton of garlic, turmeric, black pepper, low carb, like just to not feed anything, any bacteria. And I do like a bone broth in the morning at night.
I love
one,
bone broth.
1 drink of aloe vera gel.
Did Dom give you this protocol?
No, I did myself, but like, I'm sure, yes, I'm sure he would do the same.
Yeah, because he uses the same stuff.
Yeah.
We're huge on bone broth, huge.
Yeah, no,
I
he
drink
does that
that out
after
of the glass, like, I love it.
Yeah. I had collagen in it and glutamine.
Yeah.
So like make sure I repair all the gut lining. I have aloe vera gel, organic aloe vera gel from Sprouts.
Yeah.
I put that in another drink where I put like ginger, turmeric, black pepper, powder, wasabi powder. That's just for blood flow to get everything everywhere.
NAD, do you take NAD?
Yeah, I take shots of that.
Shots?
Yeah, that's like, that makes you like weird after.
Yeah.
Because you got all that oxygen, carbon dioxide release because all the cells are active.
I want you to see which one you're taking though. Ready?
NAD plus, right? Yeah. 1, open up, drop shoulder. 2, 3, good. 4, good. Squeeze. 5. Come on, move your shoulder. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good. 13, 14, and good. You're cheating a little bit by trying to like use your lower back. So like if you want really
I don't feel
strict.
it though.
No, it's good. Just a little bit.
I feel it on my back.
No, it's all your back. It's more your back that's doing it. But you're getting a little momentum by using your lower back.
A little cheat sheet.
Yeah.
So we already did 2 exercises.
So he
and
left?
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left.
But again,
He's almost there.
I was here in the morning. I did 30 minutes of cardio at 5 o'clock in the
behind.
morning, and then I did some booty exercise
Once
too.
again.
So, and then I
Going
worked all
over
day too.
there
Roderick was there.
to go find a house.
This one is different. I don't know how much weight you're gonna need, but what we're gonna do is just cap dip for the lower trap, and you're gonna try to get your traps out. So you want to stay upright, you're going to push with that. It's unusual, but it's actually targeted really good. Stay upright. Go down, like let your shoulders, like your traps sink in. No, don't, the arms can stay pretty straight. And now like push up. There you go, that's it, like that. You will stay, yeah, just stay straight. Just up and get your straps out. Good. Push, 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 push that. Stay that up, stay up. Just push your traps, good. 4, yeah, so.
No, don't go down with my...
Yeah, just like let your shoulder, like let your neck sink into your shoulder and then extend. Get out. Is that too light?
Uh,
You keep your head straight. Like that, yep. Right there.
oh yeah, I feel it.
It's another function of the trap that many people don't use. They always shrug. They just target the top part of the trap. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can feel it.
Good. Is that too light?
It's light.
Yeah. So let's just put your. I just want to make sure you get the form. But then you can just do body weight probably.
Okay.
It's just like really like let your head sink in between your shoulder and then like trying to push your traps out.
Okay. Okay. It's different,
Yeah.
but I can feel it.
Yeah,
for sure.
it takes a little minute to like get used to
Engage it.
Yeah, but then once you get it, it takes that middle like lower trap. That's you're gonna really fire in there.
Would you, where would you put that exercise? Exactly where it is?
No, I mean you can start with this to like pre-fatigue, or you can finish up with it. It depends. There's no rule with the trap.
Rules,
Yeah. It also depends what part of the trap you want to target more. Like if you're really trying to get the height, which I don't think you want,
No.
you'd be more like shrugging.
Yeah.
But for what you want, more like that thickness in the middle back, that'd be good to even start with it, just to pre-fatigue.
Yeah.
But you might get less
How many
weight.
reps should I do on that?
More like 10 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah. You can even go up to 20, just to feel it. You can put a dumbbell in between your feet to add some more weight.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. I can feel it right now.
Good. Let's do 3 sets here, just so you know.
Yeah.
Because that one doesn't really count.
Okay. And remind again, because I wanna do this routine again.
Mm-hmm.
We started there with the T-bar, then we went to the seated row.
Yeah.
Then we are coming here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then push your traps out. Yeah, like that. Perfect. 2, good. 3, you can see it move. Try to keep your head straight. 4, yep. Stay straight. And push. Yes, like that. Perfect. 6, good. Nice. 7, you can see that diamond here. 8, good. 9, 10, good. 11, 12. Nice, good.
Ah,
You can
yeah.
see it move. Yeah,
Yeah?
it's nice. Yeah. What do
Can't
you
wait
think?
to see it. Oh yeah, I feel that. I feel that for sure.
Oh, you can. It looks really good. Yep, perfect. 1. Right there. Up, 2. Good. 3. Good. 4. Up. 5. Good. 6. Good. 7. Good. Up. 8. 10. 11. And good.
Holy shit.
Feeling different muscles.
Oh my gosh, it's like Where were they?
Well, you just gotta learn how to use them.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one for me. Like, I'm gonna redo that for sure.
You can even start with that. How much do you pull down?
That one's a little different because it's not in pounds, right?
Yeah,
It's
but that's
kilo.
like 110. This is 130, 140.
130, 140. 140 if you help me.
Okay, let's start with 130, and then we'll see if we do one more set heavier, and then back off.
Okay.
You tend to like lean back on it when you do it, you know? And I want you to like actually engage your abs and your internal obliques. Because what you want is create a stability for your lower lats. You want to get the fascia here tight, so then you can pull on it. If you like arc your back, you're disengaging this. You can't use the lower lat if you do that. So you have to like engage your transverse, your abs, and your internal obliques.
I remember you saying that last time, and like, I feel the difference now when I do that.
Good.
But I feel my abs engaging too.
Yeah, of course. They work together.
Yeah, exactly. It's really on fire. Like, it's a very specific feeling.
Yeah.
It's like just here.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Dom to try that. Dom is very creative with very little things. Like, for example, if you're stuck in a gym at a hotel and you have nothing, all of a sudden you have everything. I'm like,
that's good.
Where did, like, is that ADD mind? Like, oh my gosh, here. So,
You put on a lot of size.
Did I?
Yeah, your legs are so much bigger. Yeah.
I'm still in my head.
You'll see the stage shot, you'll be like, holy shit.
I did that last time.
Yeah, well, yeah. This
When
time
I
it's
saw
even more.
my back and
Your
Brent.
your legs and back.
Yeah, and Brent came running to me and he's like, "You had the biggest back on stage." I started crying.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't win, I know, but that alone just
It's a
like.
win. Yeah, it is a win.
And then Dom, he knows that too. There was one time we were in North Carolina, and that's who he is. Like, he's a very sweet guy, but because when you meet his mom and his dad, they're the same. New Yorkers / Italians, they really say things like out of whatever comes their mind, but it's not really in a way of being mean. So, for example, they can look at you and be like, "Hey, what's up, Stan? Wow, you're really fucking white, man." Like, but it doesn't come as like, "Oh, I wanna hurt you." They just say, you know, just like what I said right now, which it's not. It's something silly, right? But anyway, so he put together all my pictures of all of my stages, and we were training, and then he asked me to do something, and I hesitated. I was like, I don't want to do that because I don't like to do that. And it's like, you have to be open-minded to do things differently, because I was hesitant to eat more carbs. And I was like, I've been doing this for a while, okay?
Yeah.
So he showed my pictures and he said, I've never seen somebody waste so much time. You're probably the worst progress pictures I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh, Stan, I never forget that day.
Yeah.
That got stuck with me. I went home and I almost cried, but I was like, whatever. But I cried in the bathroom.
That's why
I
I'm
was
so
like,
excited to next few months myself.
yeah,
And next year.
I cried, in the bathroom. I was like, what a waste of my time.
Yeah.
Because I never saw my pictures back to back.
Yeah.
I never put all my pictures back to back. And I was like, I look like the same person since day one. And then, so last year.
And this year.
Last year when I competed,
Yeah.
he knew that he hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
So he put it together and he's like,
See now?
See now?
Yeah. Let's do this.
that to me was a win alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I didn't even care for second place.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Underhand, yeah. Like shoulder width, don't go too wide.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. And then just the tip of your knees under the pads so you can pull in front of you. Is that too high or is it good?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So lean forward a little more. 2, good, right there. Contract. 3, elbows in, right there. Don't go too far. 4, right here. Stay on the line. 5, come on. 6, here. 7. Here. Too far. Here. 9. Good. Here. 10. 11. One more. 12. Good. I can go a little heavier.
It's heavy, huh? I didn't know we were gonna do that. Like I thought it was gonna be like this.
No, underhand, yeah.
Yeah. I think that I was too wide.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, shoulder width is just what you need.
Okay. Yeah.
One. Elbows in. 2. Yeah. 3. Good. 4. Contract. Then forward. 5. Elbows in front of you. 6. Good. 7. In front of you. In front of you. 8. 9. Don't lean back. 10. You're leaning back. 12. 13. 14. Last one. Good.
Too heavy, maybe?
No, that's good, but you tend to lean back a little bit.
So 65, 32, 15, 50.
That's next one is a little lighter, so you can focus more on the form.
I'm not doing drop set.
No.
Okay. My favorite thing to do
Buy shoes.
is to get my food and I put it in a big bowl. I take a shower, put my pajama, put it in a big bowl, turn my TV on, and just shop.
Like Emily.
But I shop very unique stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not a big, I don't spend a lot of money on like stupid things.
Yeah.
Like, I know that if I buy, let's say, 3 of these, I'm gonna wear them forever all the time.
I already wear that. I have all the Jordans and all that
Like,
stuff.
I love watches. But you know what I'm doing?
You wear Apple
I have a
Watch?
saving account right now. Just saving a little bit every month because I'm gonna buy a Rolex.
Oh, really?
That's my goal. I don't need I don't want anything but that. And Don was like, no, I'll help you pay. Like, I'll help you. I'm like, I want to, like,
Do it myself.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's an achievement.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really, it's an investment. No, it's not an investment. You're not going to make money, but you're not going to really lose it a lot.
Depends which model you get, yeah. I'm from Switzerland, so I know about watches.
Oh, you're like, I know.
A little wider here.
Yeah, can you see that?
What? So more in front of you. 2, right there. More like a pull over a little bit. 3, good, like that, perfect. 4, 5, contract your eyes. Yes, right there. 6, good, right there. The lat goes low. 7, good, that's perfect. 8, right here, perfect. 9, keep going. 10, come on. 11, 12, 13, that's 2, 14, and good. Nice. Yeah, your lat go really low.
Genetics, huh?
Yep. But genetics and also like being structurally well put together. Once you get, like me, I had for a long time my shoulders up. Like it doesn't look because it was even, but like when you have your shoulder up, your lat pulls up and you can open and it doesn't look as wide. Like when you're able to drop, now you can see the whole lat. Same thing if you have like rotation. Like I had actually a rotation toward this, like my fascia was like kind of stuck in that position. So with this is now being stretched. So like this being up and then being pulled, this actually looks smaller. And then I'll be able to readjust and now more aligned. So now it's actually right now this one looks for the first time bigger than the left one.
Which is crazy how people don't understand how important it is to get massages and...
The right type, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You row.
Look at his calves.
What?
Your calves.
Oh. How much do you row?
It looks crazy. Get on your toes.
Huh?
Get on your toes. It's not even like prep time. It's not even dieting.
Well, I'm not.
I hate you. We did that with Christina too, remember?
I don't think I should. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
3 years ago.
dragons. Huh?
3 years ago.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
No?
No.
Like 90 pounds, 70 pounds.
Pounds. Let's do. Oh, row.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking pullovers. That's
Oh,
for
we'll
some
do
reason.
pullovers without that. I'll do pullover after.
I usually do 100 pounds.
100 pounds. Okay, cool. Let's do.
But 100 pounds for 8.
Okay, so let's do a 40. That's like 88. It's like 90 pounds, but you got a bend. So that's gonna be a little different.
Okay.
Because you're gonna pull like this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so now you get both the vertical and the horizontal pull. I'm gonna pull that a little more actually. Yeah.
Sabotage.
So come on.
Oh, it's too heavy.
It's too heavy?
Yeah.
All right.
With the band, it's too heavy.
Okay.
And the way that my hands are, because it's like so far away. At least I can say that it's too heavy, you know?
Yeah,
Some
no, that's
people was
good.
gonna try and they're like, not a good idea.
Let's try that.
All right.
Yeah, good. 2, good. Tight. 3, 4, good. 5, 6, good. Keep that elbow tight. 7, 8, come on. 9, 10, good.
Yeah. Holy shit. That is heavy. I mean, it's different. Yeah, I feel it right there.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to feel?
Yeah, right there in the lower lat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the corner.
Yeah. That's definitely for sure where I'm feeling.
And then we'll do some decline pullover.
Nice.
Oof. Bring your leg forward. Yeah. Yeah, right there. 1, 2, good. 3, perfect. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, come on. 9, and 10, good. Good, solid.
I think it's too heavy.
Yeah, a little heavy.
Yeah.
7. Maybe a lighter band. I should have taken 2, I don't know. I'm not used to your strengths.
There we go.
But that should be good here.
Yeah, it feels better already.
Okay. 2, good. 3, perfect. Oh, that last. 6, 7, good. 8, all the way. 9, good. Keep that elbow tight. 10, 11, and 12, good. Nice.
Holy shit. It's like a weird movement, but it feels exactly where you're supposed to feel.
Yeah.
I feel a little clumsy,
Yeah.
but you know, sometimes when you're doing a movement and you feel clumsy and you're like, okay, so you're targeting shoulders, but you're like, your traps hurt and your
Yeah.
lower back. Now, I'm feeling exactly what I'm supposed to feel, but I still feel clumsy.
Yeah. Because it's new.
Because it's new, yeah.
But as you get stronger here, you'll see your lower lat's gonna blow up too. Toward the end of the workout, normally I like to start my lat first, so I'll be fresher for that. But it depends what you want to prioritize, you know, you want to get more mid back, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, lat all the way. 1, elbow tight. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, that's perfect. 9, good. 10, 11, one more. Nice. Good. Perfect. Yeah. Bring your elbows forward more. Yeah, like that. Keep your hands back a little more. No, your hands keep on the side a little more. Right here. And then pull. Yeah. Nice. Pull down on your elbows. No, just like push my hand. Like that, yeah. Nice.
So what we're trying to do is this. See if you can see my skin, okay?
No, it's not there.
So, but look, the way that I was doing before, I was doing this.
Yeah, you're leaning back too much.
Now I'm doing this. I'm going up with my chest. I'm still leaning a little bit, but I'm going up with my chest.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
I can't believe I wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
Such a simple movement.
Yeah, every time you're doing those back shots, you want to lift your chest.
Joey told me that.
4, perfect. 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way. 11, 12, don't twist. 13, good. 14, and nice, good.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So nice to have a trainer that is actually fixing the weight.
Right?
You don't see that anymore nowadays.
No, you can just
You
focus.
see all the trainers in their cell phone.
Oh, no.
Can
I try not to be on my cell phone usually when I train people.
No, but I'm talking about bad, like in the middle of the set.
Well, most people, when they don't know anything about the form. They're just like, oh, do this, and just want the client to move. There's no science behind it. There's no reason why they do something. You see them do like the same movements, like the same pattern of movements, like back to back to back. It's like, what are you doing? You already hit that. You already hit that angle. Like, why are you doing this machine and then this pull down? It's like the same freaking thing. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Also, Instagram contributes to that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, absolutely.
People trying to create new things, like the horizontal row. Like, it's like now you're doing a pull down. Like, why you go on a row and pull like this? Just go on a pull down and pull straight. Like, you know.
That is so true. I saw that actually.
Oh.
There we go.
You got it?
Yep.
1, good. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, come on. Nice, perfect. 10, 11, 12, come on. 13, 14, come on. Big back, good. Nice. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
All right, elbows in, and you're gonna stay on the lat, so don't go too far. This is off, so when you're gonna go stretch over there, yeah, stretch, and then contract your abs. Yep, flat here, and right here. Yep, that's enough. Too far. Right here, 2, good. That's it. Now you lost it. Up, 3. Here is good. Up, 4. It's good. Up, 5. Good. Up, 6. Good. Down. 7. Good. Down. Up, 8. Good. Up. 9. Okay. Up. 10. 2 more. 11. And up. Good. Nice. Get up.
That felt like, that wasn't like super heavy, but it was
All that.
tension, yeah. We kept the tension the whole entire
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I can finish with this, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do one more set with that
Yeah,
later.
no, but I'm saying like,
Oh, finish your workout?
Yeah.
You can either pre-exhaust at first or finish with that. It's just a choice.
Dom is big on that.
Pre-exhaustion?
Yeah.
Me too, I like pre-exhausting.
Yeah, he
It just
really-
allows you to target precisely what you want. So whatever you want to focus on today, pre-fatigue it, so that's gonna be the first thing they're gonna give up in the workout. That's all.
Wouldn't you assume that it would take away from your heaviest set?
It might, but it's not gonna. The thing is, like, it's gonna take away from the heaviest set, maybe. But the target muscle is gonna get maximum fatigue. It's gonna. That's what's
that's
gonna
what
give
you
up.
want.
Yeah. Like if you're doing like a bench, right? And you can bench for a long time. You want to make sure your chest, like your triceps are strong. You want to make sure your chest gives up. You get like some flies first, so then when you press, then your chest is gonna give up before your triceps. That's what you want. If you can keep going with your triceps, then okay, fine. But like once you feel like you can't flex your chest no more, then your chest is fried, and that's the target of the workout. So
Interesting.
that's bodybuilding.
Yeah. Science. Everything has a reason. I like that. So many years I was just doing, but it's crazy how there's so many coaches out there that don't even give a training protocol.
Yeah.
They just do the diet. I mean, I get it.
To me, that's why when I work with people, I like to get them in the gym and see them and like correct their form, because that's where you trigger the growth. So if you're training wrong, I mean, you might grow, but not like how you want it, like, you know, with the precision that you need. Especially for the smaller classes, you know, classic physique, men's physique, you can't just put on so much size, so you have to be very cautious with like where you put the size. Like classic physique, you have a weight cap. Now in men's physique, you also have a weight cap. So if you just, you know, put size everywhere, and like the weaker body part, the little details, they're not gonna come up. Especially if you start focusing on heavy, like the weaker muscle, they're weaker. Not just because they're less developed, because they have less strength. So if you focus only on the heavy stuff, your body is not going to allow you to let this muscle fire, because otherwise they would tear. They would not handle the load. So you have to go back, lower the weight, you know, do that spine, you know, pre-exhaustion to get those little muscles to pop.
That makes sense. That really does. Gonna do some abs here now.
Here. Up, 9. Here. Up, 10. Here. Up, 11. Come on. Up, 12. 3 more. Up, 13. Here. Up, 14. Last one. And squeeze. Good. Perfect. Nice. And you're done. I'm gonna lift you.
Whoa. I can't believe that I've known Stan for 10 years and this is the first time that he trains me.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a video.
We did a workout together, but that I train you, yeah.
Yes, I remember there was one training in Golds
Yeah.
that I was trying to target my my rear delts.
delts.
And I'm doing this.
Yeah. On the pull down?
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
love that one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's from Psycho, that one.
10 years later.
Well, how's your back feeling?
Oh, it feels amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like even my shoulders are pumped.
Look, fucking X crazy.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Our duck just came up too. That's great. Yeah, that's really good.
That is so crazy because I did not have that literally 4 days ago.
Yeah?
You know when something just like the prep just clicks?
Yeah. But it's just when you get to that level where now starting details just come up every day, you know, every day almost.
I think what I really learned about this prep is that For the very first time, I was very attentive. I think I'm always so busy with work and everything that I start prepping and I'm doing everything else. So I'm not quite pay attention to details of my body or like what really makes a bodybuilder, like the details, right?
Yeah.
This prep, I took a lot of pictures. I did a lot of videos. I did a lot of posing on my off season. I did a lot of videos of me training, see different techniques, watch a lot of videos.
Yeah.
So I was so in tune with my body that when I was 10 weeks out, I was like, I'm already 10 weeks out, but I'm just. So I started to panic a little bit.
Yeah.
So Dom just told me, he's like, I don't know what is best for you. I love that you're so detailed right now, but you're not autopilot. And sometimes it's good that you're just autopilot because then you're just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when he told me that, and he's like, now you're just emphasizing too much. I was like, I'm going to go back to
Autopilot.
like just every single day, just do the same thing. Don't let your mind fuck with you. Don't let your mind fuck with you.
Yeah.
And then now, it feels like I close my eyes for a week,
Yeah,
and then I open again, I'm like, all right, okay, I'm good, we're good, we're good.
Exactly. Because you overanalyze. If you always, it's important to check, your progress, but you don't need that to do like once a week.
Yeah.
You don't need to daily, because you're not going to see changes daily.
No.
Especially if you're really overanalyzing and like, oh, they're a little flat, so you don't see what's really happening. You need to give yourself like a decent time frame.
But Dom was a little bit like that too, because he got the aura ring.
Yeah.
He went psycho with it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like that too. Like,
We're all kind of a little bit like that.
But though I know when I'm on prep, like I let my coach decide, and like I watch the stuff, but I'm on autopilot though. I check my things I check all my details, my stuff. I'm on that, but I trust my coach to bring me, and even I was on the podcast the other day with Adam from See You Later, like Emily's coach. And before her show in Japan, I was telling her, I was like, don't even look at the check-in. I'm going to take the video and send it to him, and you don't look at it. But that's what I would do. I would put the tripod, take the video, send it to Patrick, and not even look at it. Because when you travel, you're in a different space, different lighting, you don't have any, things to compare. Like, you're kind of lost. So suddenly, like, oh, do I look right? The lighting. So you get some you can mess up with your head a lot. So sometimes just like trusting your coach, taking the video like how it is, and just send it without looking at it, and just trusting he's going to give you the best, plan of action based on that is what you need to do.
And I think that important message too for everybody out there is that social media messes with your mind a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of competitors, they tend to look at the list or to find out who is going to do the show. And sometimes the person that you're really trying to pay attention, or I wouldn't say the word scared, but as a competitor, we compete, right? So we look and we're like, okay, I'm going to compete against X, Y, and Z. So you start analyzing physiques and analyzing yours. But sometimes the person that you were thinking of is not even the most dangerous that could potentially be there.
Absolutely not. That's why Sean
And then
was
it's
big.
just-
Sean will always say, stay in your own lane. Like, don't try. And that's what messed up a lot. Flex Wheeler, he could have won the Olympia if he didn't trying to play the mask game with Dorian. And it happens so many times. Like, you just got to play with your strength and focus on you. You can't control, the other people. You can't control what's out of your control.
It's really one of the only sports that you don't have any control. It's not like MMA that you could potentially analyze, okay, so this guy he's a wrestler, he's gonna shoot to the legs, he's gonna try to take me down, so you analyze, but in bodybuilding you just can't.
You just have to focus on yourself and trying to bring yourself at the best, trying to peak 100%, as close to that, 100%, and that's all you can do.
Yeah.
And it's like all the work you've done in the off season, then when you're dieting, you're just trimming the fat off, and you have to work with what you have, and then it's next off season you can fix those things, and it's a really long process. It's not you can fix little things at the end to try to this guy's got bigger legs, so I'm gonna do this or that. It's like not really. You can maybe change your posing a little bit to emphasize certain strengths, but you gotta play.
But it's still about you, because
Exactly.
you can change your posing if maybe one side is a little bit more developed than the other, which is totally normal in a human body. But you can't really play the game as for, I'm gonna maybe look a little fuller because the guy next to me is gonna look full. You don't even know.
No, you gotta bring your best. The only thing I'm thinking is like, if you know someone has like for example, his legs has not as much detail or something, so you make sure when you're posing, you emphasize the details of your leg, like showing your sartorius, showing like some, more cuts in between the hamstring and the quad, like this type of things, those striations, you know, in the vastus lateralis. That's the kind of thing you can a little bit play around maybe, but still, you know, you have to bring your best first.
Yeah. There's so much that you have to do for yourself first before even pay attention to what's
And
going
you
on.
can't change what the other's gonna bring anyway. You
Yeah.
can only try to like show the best attribute you have. Just
Yep.
showcase that the best of your, you know,
Yep.
ability.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was a great workout. I am super hungry, of course. And
Yeah.
then Stam, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm super excited to do some more, perhaps some legs or quads,
Yeah.
hamstring, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Great.
I'm training here, I train at Dragons. I can train at strength too, whatever.
I mean,
whatever
if
you
you're
want.
early in the morning, it's just close to my house, so that's good. And otherwise, yeah, strength sculpture is great.
Okay. Or Fit Club. Yeah.
For
Okay.
legs, good too. I mean, strength and Fit Club, they're both really good for legs anyway.
Okay.
Hamstring, I like Fit Club the best, I think, in here in Vegas.
I'm down. I like that gym. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. All right, guys. Peace out.